This is going to be the top of the order. LeMahieu, Montefiore, Einstein. It's the Nationals against the Yankees today. From Steinbrenner for the Yankees, the guy who's battling for that number 5 spot in the rotation. Domingo Germán, and 14-0 right here, to be frank with you. C.J. Abrams, the shortstop, he was one.
Yeah, Domingo Germán, you know, I think this is his time. You know, last year.
Probably Trevino behind the plate. Field, moving over is Hicks, right behind.
They're the ones that are going to see that sun more so than maybe the right fielder.
Our pause at second. Brent Miller is over at third, and new rules on the clock. We'll see exactly where it got him. So they played without the clock, and it still took 2:30. So it's starting to become muscle memory, Jeff, for people. See ya. Grounded foul, 0-2. Although he's impressed so far, but it looks like it's Schmidt or Germán had the exploratory shoulder surgery. They're hoping to get him back maybe in August or September. Just missing.
Severino only had 102.
Grounded to first. Rizzo's
to 100. Everybody else, maybe Rodon close to 100 pitch.
Joey Meneses. Bob Shepard would tell me that, so he took 0. That one is lined into center field. And Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo at first, Giancarlo Stanton, Corey Abbott on the mound for the Nationals. The right big bat, there was a little bit of a cracked bone, and to a lot of specialists, and they gave different kind of advice, but he decided to.
Staying in Florida.
Aaron Judge right back to Abbott.
Playing a little bit more outfield because you're going to need that DH to cover a lot more ground out there. So.
And then actively recruited his buddy Judge to come back as well.
As a shortstop, he is playing a little bit more towards second base, but I think there's going to be more hits help, or not being there is going to help Rizzo.
Man on the right side. Strike 3.
The ball in and out. I think the velocity may go down just a little bit because of it. I mean, 1950s, they played with one baseball. Play with it again.
Swing and a miss. Oh, look at a game, let's say from 1970. Feel free. Call it up on YouTube.
But I like the idea that they know exactly what they want to throw.
Swing and a miss. Garrett.
They think it is going to be, but this is more a trial and error process to see whether or not it works. Whether he came into spring training this year in a great place, both mentally and physically, and he thinks, keep an eye on that. A couple lefties in the lineup. Not quite sure how long Germán.
EJ, as we move along. 1-2. Fly ball, center field, right there.
That guy's more of a contact pitcher, and you know, really utilize that. He'll get under it, and he leaves it up in the zone. There's a few times when he does.
The 0-1 to Adams.
Wind up and how he falls off, and sometimes that'll open you up too much.
Begins at 7 with tip-off shortly after 7:30 on Yes, and Stanton, Donaldson, and Bader against Abbott. Out if you asked. Have you ever been to bar? 2-1. Hit sharply off of Abbott. When they changed the rules, he's going to take a couple to the mitt.
The breakaway bag?
No.
Oh, the one bag
the
on the
base
outside?
into foul territory. Because, so here's Josh Donaldson. He wasn't in the final 3 for the Gold Glove, but he did not have the. And Aaron Boone said it over and over. He said, "There's more in there." And he felt.
I love the way he plays. I love the edge that he has. I love what he brings to a team. Where he was in Minnesota or Toronto, New York's a totally different animal, and along with that great defense at third.
3-2. 3-2. Just a bit later, runner on base, and you have 2 throws over. And if you don't get him into 2 throws. He announced himself 5 homers and 6 ribbies. If that was a portent of things to come, the Yankees would be thrilled.
He's going to do a lot of that. He lays out for balls. I've watched him covering the National League when he was with.
Press conference, yep. Center field for the Yankees. Now, at the beginning of the game, snap throw to first, and people say you're going to see it be your opening day lineup. Now, it's the bottom three that could be different.
That he'd rather be out there. He's, you know, as far as more interest in the game. You see the time in left field. How many Yankees go out to the field and maybe forget that at bat, and you can contribute another way defensively.
1-2 inside.
Shift. You see him choke up right there. Maybe a little bit more contact.
Popped up left side. Here's Hill as Herman comes out for the third.
Wake the whole game.
Yes. You know, there was an interesting primer today, halfway to home plate to receive the ball from the catcher. And he said, that's not around before you receive the ball because you'd be robbing yourself of time. All these little things. Well, this is the third flies in his eye or something like that, but he doesn't have to give you time after that. That one's chopped to third. Donaldson for Hill. Swing and a miss. Getting that high strike
from home plate. A pitcher could deliver the ball. Hitter could swing.
Then you're in compliance.
Tries to base. You're not able to do that right now. So you're going to have to vary your moves because that's what he needed to work on. Watch where Higgy sets up, and a great fastball on the inside part of the play.
Batter per inning. Opponents at 146 again.
To throw the ball.
Well, the rip through the right side for a base hit. Judge. Here is Alex Call.
Used to hitting them right.
Top, right around the belt. Trying to bunt. That was the BO2. Up the middle, grabbed by Lemore.
But I think it's going to be a lot less double plays this year with the 18-inch base.
Runner goes, they throw to second.
As far as using that big base to their advantage, they can sit back on the back.
Oh. Swing and a miss.
One of his right ribs, so he's out 6 to 8 weeks as well.
6 to 8 weeks.
How they say fractured rib?
For him. I don't know how he got
a little bit relieved that it is just a and while he's definitely bummed that he's not able to be out there, Michael, and participate.
Level, is he good enough defensively? IKF fouls away, and the Yankees